A wise woman once said, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well. I don't recall Virginia Woolf being a longevity expert, but she makes a good point. Beyond food, we need to love and socialize. We need a community that stimulates our cognition. We need movement and we need rest. Longevity is an equation in which the sum of the parts equals a longer and healthier life. Get Joy and I believe so too for our dogs. The longest lived men in the world live in the highlands of Sardinia. They're shepherds. When you look at the shepherd and the shepherd's dog, they were moving all the time. Human beings, and dogs for that matter, did not evolve by sitting around for 13 hours a day. They were moving in packs, they were hunting. It was gentle, low-intensity physical activity.
Exercise is pretty important for my dog and I. It's a daily requirement for his health, but also because he loves to exercise. He is a gym rat.
We go on walks like 4 or 5 miles at least each walk, so they're active.
The longest lived people are moving every 20 minutes all day long, and I'm wondering if it's different for dogs.
So dogs should be in motion, let's say, for anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours a day. Now, that may seem a little bit daunting for people, but it doesn't mean that they have to go on a 4-mile run. If you're walking to the store, bring your dog. That counts. If you're going on a hike, bring your dog.
Hi, I'm Tara Bliley.
Hi, I'm Eric Bliley. I'm owner of Active Dog LLC. We are a dog hiking service company. Usually our pack hikes are 10 to 12 dogs, and they usually go on a regular basis. So some go 1 day a week, some go 7.
You guys thick?
Good boy.
Our primary objective for the dogs is to get them out in a group, so they're exercising, running around, burning calories, and it breaks up their day versus maybe just being home alone all day. I think that definitely helps with a canine's longevity of life. Just like with people, eating healthy food, eating the correct amounts of food, getting some exercise every day. I think all that's very important, whether you're a dog or you're a human.
Only about 24% of Americans get even 20 minutes of physical activity a day. The beauty of a dog is going to help us get at least that minimum 20 minutes a day threshold. But it's arguably the best longevity formula when it comes to movement. Why? Because we'll actually do it, because we enjoy it, because it's good for both of us.
This whole notion of exercise with your dog is really critical to their longevity. A simple walk is so much more important and more meaningful than probably most people think.
I think a general rule is the more you can get out with your dog, to be outside, to be close to nature, to be interacting with other dogs, to be interacting with other humans, by the way, there's this beautiful symbiosis, and one nudges the other. The dog nudges us to get out, and we have our timetable to get the dogs out. So it's this beautiful thing where 1 + 1 starts equaling 3 when it comes to overall longevity.
Them getting enough exercise is really important to us. These walks, I would not come here if I didn't have them. I would have no reason at all to come to the park and walk around.
This is Dobby. She's a dachshund. She is not the best exerciser of all time. She's definitely a lazy girl, but she loves to sniff, so we live right on the park, and so I take her into the park a couple times a day, and we just kind of do a slow little circle, and she gets to sniff around, meet some other dogs.
Sniffing where other dogs have been, it's kind of like their version of going on Facebook or Instagram is what I read somewhere.
Sniffogram.
Exactly. So they know that, Rex has been here. Oh, I like Rex. I see him at the dog park. It brings joy, and that has a tremendously positive impact on their life. And just like exercise is such an important part, mental stimulation is a very important part to longevity as well.
Sniffing is really part of their routine. New smells and scents is so healthy for them. It helps them explore this outside world that they're not in on an every minute basis during the day.
We often overlook the importance of cognitive health. Dogs have brains like we do, and the dog's brain needs to be exercised, and it seems the best way for dogs' brains to get exercised is by socially interacting with other dogs.
Yes.
In the morning, when we're driving around picking up the dogs, they're pretty animated. They know that, hey, we're gonna go run around the woods, have a good time.
Here we go.
And then we open the door and they fly out, and we do the hour to an hour and a half long hike. We'll throw sticks, they'll go swimming, they'll run and chase each other. It's a fun time for them. Dogs tend to have pretty poor governors, so they tend to give it their all while they're out there. And then when we all get back in the van, pretty much everybody just falls asleep on the way home. So it's a good social element for them. Tara and I have 3 little boys. She works full-time. Obviously, I work full-time. We cater to a lot of families, and families are busy with kids and work, and this allows their dog the opportunity to get out of the house and be social and do something they hopefully look forward to. I compare it a lot to what our little boys do. Like it's like preschool. They go to preschool 2 or 3 days a week, and they get to know the teacher and the other students, and they get out of the house and they socialize and learn different things. I do think this is pretty similar. It's just with canines.
I was actually at a university, and I asked a classroom of students what they thought the single most effective thing you can do to add years to your life. And I fully expected to hear, well, get more protein, or omega-3 fatty acids, or bring your cholesterol down. You know what they all said? Socializing, avoiding loneliness, and connecting with other people. How about with dogs? Are dogs sort of autosufficient, or do they need human interaction, and do they need dog interaction?
Dogs are pack animals. They need interaction with their pack, and their pack can include the pet owners, but it's also other dogs.
She does have a group of friends. One is standing over there, Georgie. And if you're here at the same time every day, you get to meet a lot of people. She really helped me being a part of this community, that I know people, that people know me. I like that a lot.
I'm quite introverted, so it's really great to go out in the park and meet so many other dog owners, and the dachshund community here is huge. We all get together, and all the dachsies can play together.
The beauty of having a dog is you take your dog to a dog park, you're gonna meet other dog owners. They connect us, they break us out of our relationship with our handheld device and help us break through into the real world and connect with other people. Similarly, one of the best ways dogs work their brains is socializing with other dogs. They're not going to do that sitting in your living room. So getting them out to a dog park or a place where they can interact with other dogs, you're not only helping them physically, you're not only helping them socially, but you're helping them cognitively. It's kind of a triple cocktail, if you will, of happiness, joy, and longevity for your dog. Let's not forget, though, all the benefits of socializations take a lot of energy, just like with humans. And we need to prioritize the importance of downshifting. Of course, with humans, we're learning how important sleep is. It's arguably the most important thing we get enough of every day. But animals have different sleeping patterns, don't they? Tell us what you know about dogs and how they should be sleeping for maximum longevity.
Dogs have a sleep requirement, just like we do, and it varies by life stage. So your puppies require a lot more sleep, just like children. And then as they get older, they require less sleep at night, but it's normal for them to nap during the day. I have clients ask me, is my dog lazy? Is he sleeping too much during the day? The answer is an emphatic no, because it's mandatory for them to sleep. Bottom line is that sleep is just as important for our dogs as it is for us in their longevity.
What I've learned from exploring dog longevity is simple. When we improve the lives of our dogs, we are in turn benefiting ourselves. What I learned from exploring communities around the world is that we don't need to overly complicate these principles. In blue zones, people are getting all the physical activity they need, but they're moving naturally. They're doing things they enjoy, and they're doing things as a result of their environment. But they also know their sense of purpose. We know that people who know their sense of purpose are living about 8 years longer than people who are rudderless.
We as humans spend so much time, money, energy investing in our own health. wellness, socialization, all of those things. I think there's great purpose when you decide to promote activity, movement, socialization, being outdoors. It's a great way to have purpose in life, to give somebody else's dog a day like that.
Our dogs give us so much. The very least we can do as pet parents is feed them great, give them the exercise they need to be healthy mentally and physically, socialize them, build community. Dog community is one of the most amazing communities that exists in our society. I think we're gonna see a healthier society over time. We want to impact the health and well-being of dogs and families. And the more people understand what wellness really is and what longevity is and what lifespan is and can be, I believe that if we do this right, our dogs have the chance to actually live their healthiest life.
Well, I think customers can smell a company that all they care about is money. And at the very core of Get Joy is purpose. It's your commitment. You are building a company that actually cares about the health, well-being, and longevity of dogs. Coming up on Aging on Paws, we're breaking down the 10 keys to dog longevity into one simple formula. With Blue Zones and human longevity, I have this Power 9. We're gonna go one better for dogs.